Hello everybody and welcome back to more Digimon World Next Order. Sorry it's been a hot minute since my last stream. I was a little under the weather, didn't feel quite up to commentating. I just hit quick game. I just accidentally put my thumb right on the X button, but I was hovering over quick game because that's where the mouse was. After this iconic start, you know we're really back into streaming for real when that happens. You know, this is real quality streaming when that happens. I was feeling under the weather, didn't feel up to
Digimon
commentating.
World,
Did a
next
few
order.
non-commentated streams in the interim, though, that I'm quite proud of. But now we're back for more Digimon. Although, unfortunately, this might end up being something of a short stream. For not because I have anywhere I need to be or anything, but you're gonna see why. I kind of left things off at an awkward time last time. Probably should have ended earlier or gone longer, but you'll see. You'll see. No, first thing out the bat, no, let's check out the network store. Let's see what items we got. Let's see, maybe we can buy something. Maybe we can sell something. Maybe we'll get a good daily mission. What's the daily? Come on, what is the daily? Beat up 3 Pedomon. I mean, like, eh, eh. I don't really feel that, but like, it's not exactly difficult. Anyways, let's talk to Wizardmon. So what does Wizardmon do? He is basically a free version of the sender, but the catch is that he can only send you to one location, which changes depending on the in-game day. So today is Wednesday, so we can go to Mod Cape, which is not super useful at right this very moment, but it will be useful. So what we want is the actual sender to take us to Absolute Zero. Finally gonna explore that place for a bit. Let's talk to this guy. Let's get the rundown of Absolute Zero. It's a frozen land of ice, snow, and ice. And the highlight is the Frost Cathedral. Legend says that it suddenly appeared in the world hundreds of years ago. So the Frost Cathedral is the ice sanctuary from Digimon World 1. And I don't mean that in the context of... Damn. I don't mean in the context of it being based on the ice sanctuary from Digimon World 1. Oh no. In the post-game, Mamio has dialogue where he reveals that the Frost Cathedral used to be called the Ice Sanctuary, and it comes from a digital world that he saved in the past. Him and that world's Digimon used Digimon's power to send it away because there was a great evil within it, and he is actually surprised it ended up in this world. They basically made it someone else's problem by sending it away. So that is, and like once you go inside of it, the layout of the Frost Cathedral is the layout of the Ice Sanctuary from World 1. Exactly. It's awesome. I don't think we saw anything, no. See, Agamon is recruited just by having good old Gurumon recruited, so that was easily covered. Now what we want is there's a Goemon. I guess what we want is to feed our Digimon. When we go back to town, we might actually switch the farm back to regular meat instead of rotten meat, because I underestimated how much we need to use. He's at the Mod Cape. If only there was some free way to get there quickly. That would be most convenient. See, all according to plan. Incidentally, tomorrow he'd be able to send us to Absolute Zero, which would actually be more ideal, but we got stuff to do now. Yeah, Ikakumon wants us to find Serafimon, who will become a chef at the restaurant, arguably one of the most important chefs in the game, because Serafimon actually makes food that can extend lifespans, which is like that's useful. That's handy. get some resources, and pop back to town.
Got a second? Made my day.
Yeah, sorry, I had to clear my throat a bit. So, yeah, we'll be doing stuff before nightfall and stuff. So where we want to go is, we'll start by going to Mod Cape. You know, it's completely free, but again, it's one RAM location. He's not as cool as Parrotmon from Redigitized Decode. If you recall, Parrotmon and Decode, he was a free version of the sender that would send you to specific new locations that were added to Decode that weren't in the original Redigitized. So stuff like the tree and Bone Swamp, Drill Tunnel, Wizardmon's lab in the sewers and stuff. No, he was actually a really effective free sender, whereas, you know, Wizardmon, like, you know, sometimes he'll be convenient, sometimes he won't be. Are you funny me, son? You know, Mega Seedramon is bragging about how cool he is. I have a Metal Seedramon right next to me. I'm just like, know your place, Mega Seedramon. Know your place. Yeah. Our next destination is the Server Desert. I think we're just gonna walk there because we do kind of have time to kill. We're at the point where there isn't a ton I can think of that we actually need to do. Or rather, not need to do, but stuff we can do. We actually kind of reached a dead end. And we're at the point where we really need new, stronger Digimon, I'm gonna be honest. We're at the point where, like, a lot of the remaining recruitments, we cannot take them on without EXE. And since we can only do EXE once per day, it's not very efficient. But once we get our second generation of Digimon, oh boy, we'll be recruiting those guys easy without even needing EXE. You might not even need a Megas. You might be able to do his ultimates against strong Mega lower foes. You just wait, man. You just wait. Yeah, but since we have time to kill, I figure we just walk to Server Desert. Like, obviously, both Mod Cape and Server Desert are attached to 9 planes, so might as well. Vast Plateau. Just get across the Vast Plateau and boom, Server Desert. And then Seraphimon will be found in Dead End Town. The icon is kind of bugging me a little. And like, honestly, no. Again, we kind of have time to kill. Maybe go to Logic Volcano, beat up some Pedomon just to do the daily quest. Like, it might as well, right? Gotta do something for this stream. We've been going for like 11 minutes, and this stream's like almost over, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, you don't understand what is coming, but I do. So I know that this stream, like, you know, this stream is a stream. You know, when you know, I don't know what I'm saying. I've gone insane. I'm just kind of screwing around with the camera right now. I don't really know why. I don't even know if we need any more Digipomp. What we need is Digisilver. I don't know where that is, but we want to upgrade. I want to upgrade the item shop. I do not remember where Digisilver is actually found. I need to look that up at some point. It's true. No, cooking is a most holy of missions. Oh, evening. Sunset. Have I ever commented on how much I like the day to night transitions in this game? Like in World 1 and Redigitized, it was a more natural, proper transition where like you actually can see the sun starting to set, the oranges come in more strongly, and then they start to fade into night. Whereas here, it's like flipping a switch, you know, it just instantly changes in a flash. That's just so very... Like, that's what happened in Digimon Tamers, you know, like in Digimon Tamers, night and day changed like flipping a light switch. You know, it was like it was suddenly day, and then all of a sudden they're overtaken by night. It's very Digimon to do that approach. I kind of like that they did that here. So this game just has a really great world, really great setting, honestly. I feel like, you know, if they didn't streamline and change some of the gameplay mechanics from the previous World games, this could be the best Digimon World game. As it stands, I kind of prefer how some things work in Decode and World 1 better. Like, obviously, like, Decode, Digitize there, has the best gym training, and also the best Coliseum. And, like, I don't know, World 1, again, yeah, I just like, sort of like, some of the changes that were made to accommodate having two partners. Like, two partners is an interesting gimmick. It was a great way to change things up in this game from previous entries. I wouldn't take that, I would never take that away. But some of the, what would you call it? How would I phrase this? Like, some of the idiosyncrasies, no, that's not the right word. Some of the gimmicks? I don't know, like, some of the elements of the game that were tied to the fact that you only had one partner that had to be changed for two partners, I do think add to it, like, Digimon having different sleep cycles. Like, I don't know if you know this, but you go to stats, and it says the active period. Now, in previous games, the end of the active period is when your Digimon would want to go to bed, but you could just keep them up basically non-stop, and it would count as a care mistake if they were still awake after the time they'd normally wake up. Here, you know, they want to go to bed 3 hours before the end of their active period, but once that active period is reached, they automatically go to bed. Like, you are forced for them to go to bed, and that is the care mistake, is when they'll force you to go to bed. What this means is that, like, 3 a.m. is the absolute latest you can explore the digital world. You do not get to explore it through night into sunrise. You never get to see sunrise in this game. You always go to bed at night. They always wake up in the morning. And like, it has to be done that way because you have two partners. What do you do if your Digimon have conflicting sleep schedules? It wouldn't work. I get that. But it's an element that I miss.
Okay, gather round.
That is not food. I don't know why I switched over to just do now Digimon exclusive mode when we didn't really need to. Wow, you beat up that champion so good, you two. I'm so proud of you. That is definitely praiseworthy, beating up 2 champion levels. 1 champion level. Sorry, I got distracted by the 2 champion levels you're going to beat up over here. Okay, that's the daily go. And that's how you get 1,000 NWP, baby. Now, though, let's head back.
Got a second?
Got a second?
Made my day.
Made my day. Okay, now we're gonna take the sender back to absolute 0. So we can get Gomamon and Ikakumon. Yeah. I was gonna beat him, so that's why he doesn't want to play. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this could be We might be in danger here.
That's the way. Now go all out.
Okay,
How you do it?
that was not what I meant to click. Oh, that is... not good. Also, look, it's Digimon, my favorite Digimon in the entire world. But he's post-game. We can't talk to him now because he's post-game. Also, something I learned recently, getting a Vmon from a Koromon at the start of the game is actually really easy, and we could have had Digimon as our champion for one of our Gen 1 champions. So we could have had Digimon for the part of the game where you're actually using champions to progress the story. And like, one of Digimon's um, ultimate Digivolution one of the Digivolutions for Digimon is Mega Seedramon. So we still could have gone for Metal Seedramon as a Mega level, or having Digimon as our champion. I am so upset I only realized that now. Because, like, if we got a Digimon now, like, you guys wouldn't get to see it. That would be me training off screen that I'd be doing. Because like I mentioned, for the next generation, I intend to train off screen doing battles. I'll probably give a tutorial on how to train via battles. Most of it's going to be off screen, so you won't see the champions for our next two Digimon at all. But I'll give you a hint. One of them will be Digimon. That's just for me.
Got a second? Made my day. Made my day.
Ah? Okay. Items. Looks like we can use meat to boost up Sakuyamon there. But we need fish if we want to boost up Metal Seedramon. I'm gonna switch this over to regular meat. And then honestly, gonna go fishing for, just to get stuff to build up the Digibond with Metal Seedramon again ahead of the next boss. Whoa! What is your problem, Sakuyamon? Like, you're supposed to be happy. No, Metal Seedramon's the one that isn't super happy. I didn't intend to fish with the regular lure, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Because we want Digifry more than anything.
Wonderful.
Speaking of...
Aw.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Aw.
Okay, let's use the feather lure. That's gonna get the good stuff going.
Come
Or not.
on. Ooh.
Okay, okay. We just need like a few fish. Like that Digicarp alone's gonna hard carrying us back.
Ooh.
Did we buy more, Yeah, we did not buy more autopilots. We got 3 fish, I think we're good. Let's head back to town, get some autopilots, um, plow the fields, just so you know, that would be good. Then, What else? What else is there to do? What else is there to do? Beat our Digimon. That was the third item that I was blanking on. So to the fields. Yeah, we'll plow those fields, alright. Plow them so good. And now our Digimon are hungry. So first, I want to check out the restaurant. So, as you can see, Serafimon has the most expensive food. Even his cheapest item is 5,000. But like, Life Up. And like, yeah, Life Up. So that's, that's something. That's nearly all of our money. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy a rainbow drink for Sakuyamon. Just words are not working right now. Just for reasons.
Come on, eat up. Here you go.
And then we will give.
Who's hungry?
Okay. And now it's like, what's there to do? What is there to do? Kinda want to move on to the next day now.
Okay.
I guess we can do some training. We have terrible wisdom stats, so... Is Mouse Digimon tired already? That's history, I want stats. Oh yeah, no, totally tired already. Silly mouse. Oh yeah, I guess Sakuyamon wasn't tired because of the rainbow drink. Huh. Neat. Okay, first thing in the morning. Let's go harvest our...
Yeah.
You did great, guys. You did great with your one training session, and then sleep. Ooh. Okay, so...
Let's eat. Time to eat.
We're back at maximum power.
Here you go.
Now then, stuff in the business. Let's go to the stock market first. Give me the good news. This is not good news. If I sold... Well, yeah, we're gonna sell the lithographs right now. And maybe buy another thing of... Look, the bone ornaments can go up to 700, I swear. We're gonna make jackpot off of this eventually. And now we're gonna go to the hospital to transfer lifespan. Get fish. Oh no, we can't do that because fish is gonna die in less than 2 days. This is why this stream might be kind of short. Because fish does not have long to be with us. Unfortunately. So let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally, even though there's limited stuff we can be doing right now. Yeah, so yeah, this is why this stream might be a bit short. Fish is going to die. I do intend to do a tutorial on how to do battle training and explain like babysitting, method. I'm gonna explain the babysitting method. Oh god, Male Digimon, you kind of fucked that up for us. And I'd also like give like my recommendations on Digimon to actually fight to train. Like the two you want to be trained with with rookies, and also a little bit of champions is one of them. then also the one you want to go to when your champion is sufficiently strong enough to move on to it. I plan to show all those locations off. You know, we still got like story to do. We still got some stuff we can do before fish passes.
Stay away! Not your partner, too. We have to stop them, but...
Fine work. Watch as the network cable you repaired becomes the fuse that detonates the door to the old world.
So yeah, the next boss is Titamon.
It's over. No, it's just begun. I, Titamon, have lit the fire that will forge a new world.
What are you talking about? Wait, what did you just do?
I've just enhanced what you call the BH program and transmitted it to the entire world at once.
Oh
And
no!
that's the BH program?
That's right.
Titamon has
It's
an
what's
eyeball in
attacking
his
your
crotch.
partners right now. As it drags all Digimon down into chaos, it'll become the cornerstone of a new world. A new order to smash the old.
You're the one who made the BH program? Are you trying to become a god or something?
A god? The very word is pitiful. Look at you. You cling to these foolish ideas of government, justice, what have you. An entity such of you would never understand. I am the executioner of gods!
Damn.
Wait,
Bold claim.
stop that! If the equipment breaks, we can't transmit the antivirus program.
Fool! Your program is useless. Surely you must have already noticed.
Oh, that's right. You have the antivirus program.
But let's make absolutely sure. Drown in despair!
Wait!
What are you trying to do?
Watch very closely! Wait, was that movement? Did you actually manage to optimize the antivirus program? You, my friend! Smack him down!
Ugh! You impertinent little...
Stay calm! Shake it off!
Ooh, that is problematic.
Yeah, come there! Keep going! Nice one! Come on! Get back and no! Good aim!
That is really problematic.
Please be enough!
Oh man,
Stop!
we should have saved. Oh come on, gimme a death EXE.
How? How could I let this?
Fuck.
Okay, gather round.
Okay. So my practice round of that went substantially better. I am generally not sure how that went so poorly. Wow, that was not how that was supposed to go at all. Okay. This time, we gotta make sure to save in front of the tower so we don't die tragically, horribly, awfully again. Because yeah, that was not how that was supposed to go at all. I think the problem was they got the status effect that made them... Oh my god, really? Really?
Way to stay sharp! That's the way!
Okay.
Stand by! Do it!
I think the fact that they got hit with that attack them, like I didn't, they gave them the angry status effect, made it so they didn't guard when they were supposed to. When they were supposed to in my practice one, they had guarded at the start, right there, and they weren't guarding there then.
Okay, gather round!
So we want to actually save. Should have saved. I always save before boss battles. I don't know why I didn't think to save before this one. Because I was just so confident that it would go smoothly. So now we gotta get through this again. Ugh. Okay. Just right off the bat. Just right off the bat.
You got that's how you do it!
Okay. At least they're guarding this time. Come on, we just need... There we go. Now we're in it to win it, baby. We're in it to win it, and we're muting the desktop audio. Because you know why. It's Exentia. Is my mic picking up me snapping my fingers? It looks like it is. That probably doesn't sound good for you guys, I'm sorry. You know what does sound good? Victory. And that's what we're gonna get. Attack him, Rosemont. Burst mode. Way to keep going. I did it again. I gotta stop. I gotta chunt Lavras, though. I'm gonna totally own this lamer. Accentia. It's rude for me to sing the song you guys can't hear, I know, but it's a good song. Okay, Remedy Disc. Recovery Disc. Attack plugin. Another recovery disc. We just need one more charge. This might actually be the killing blow. Ooh, so close. There we go. Ooh, we got Warcry. Warcry basically does the same thing Warcry in previous games did the same thing Muscle Charge did. They changed it from
I admit it.
a stat
But I won't
buffing
allow
attack
anything
to a
get in
just
the way of
regular
my
attack.
allies' plans. Or mine.
His Titamon seriously gonna self-destruct?
Oh no. God, he's so cool. Point blank Supreme Cannon to the face.
But the BH program update. My task is complete!
Omegamon Zwart D. Is it in pain? Is this the enhanced BH program? Then we might be able to get away. Omegamon Zwart D's on a rampage! The transmission equipment's totally done for! All we can do for now is run. There's no way we can beat that.
Oh no! Went away! Where are my partners?
Well, we got away somehow.
Like you see Rika,
Was I always
where's
this
Fish and
slow?
Chips?
Did I lose all my muscle studying for the entrance exams?
Me too. I'm exhausted.
It's quiet now.
Maybe that scary guy left?
Probably.
It's totally ruined.
We can't use this at all.
Is that it? Is the digital world gonna...
No! There's got to be another way. So, we can't give up now. Gotta keep on trying.
That's right. You never give up. And never surrender.
Let's go back. Go back and figure out what to do. Together.
Titamon's been infected with the BH program update.
Not only that, but the transmission center is offline. Completing the antivirus program was a waste of time.
I know. Just when we confirmed that the antivirus program works against the BH program update. It's too bad that we've lost the means to transmit it. It'll take some time to purge that BH.
More bad news. The program's been enhanced. It's much more infectious now. It's not just Digimon within the Cable Complex getting it. The BH is even seeping into the soil. What's worse, it's expanding without the use of a network. It won't be long now.
It'll erode this entire world away.
We're lost without a transmission center. Are we supposed to just let it keep growing?
Well, viruses have the ability to overwrite their hosts' programs, and they can replicate themselves as well. We're protected here by Taumon's field. We don't need to worry about erosion for the moment.
That won't last. It takes too much to keep protecting a place like this.
True. There's not much time left.
If we are attacked by the enhanced BH program, won't having the antivirus program help us? We were able to remove the previous version of the BH program from the Digimon here.
It was effective in both this Tamer's and Himari's partners.
This
but
Tamer's.
that could be because they were special. We must be extremely sure that it works for all Digimon.
I see, but that might be very difficult. It's pointless to cut the network cables if the ground itself is infected.
Wait a second. Eureka! We just need to float the city! There'll be nothing to worry about when we're zooming through the sky!
How do we float something this big? Get the Digimon to lift it?
That's probably not realistic.
No, 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 no. I won't let you say that. Right, Talman?
To think that your crazy idea could turn our desperation into hope. I thought you were just joking.
What's that supposed to mean?
There were plans to equip the city with extra features when it was built, including a means to float it.
Are you telling me Floatia was made to float? I don't believe that. That just seems, incredibly unre...
But now we have Talmon and Datamon.
Who would have
and we can
guessed?
call on the intellect of both Mameo
Who would have
and
seen
Miwe.
Floatia rise up into the sky in the game's opening would result in
You
this?
help. Making my idea a reality won't be so impossible after all.
Wait, what can I do?
Flying through the sky?
I wasn't paying attention. What?
Yeah, with a little help from you and your friends.
I want to see the city fly!
A little help from my friends.
What the? I want to see the whole city fly, not just me!
You're the only ones who can do this, since you don't have to worry about the BH thanks to the antivirus program. It's in your hand.
Ooh, new gamer level. If I recall correctly, the next one I wanted to get was actually get more money. That's what we're lacking on right now is we need more money. Oh, I need to come back into town? Wow, who could have saw that coming?
You made it! At last, we're ready.
I was gone for 3 seconds.
Indeed, there's just one last step.
Really? There's something left to do?
We get both energy and network functionality for Floatia via a single cable. Someone has to manually cut that cable so the city can float free.
That's all? Then let's get right to it. We have to hurry for Talmon's sake. He looks like he really needs to use the bathroom. See, he's breaking out in a cold sweat. He can't take much more.
Whoever cuts the cable will need to leave the city and be ready to fight off any enemies that might attack.
Which means it's a job for the strongest among us, right?
Good old Mamio, the Digimon World
Don't be
Veteran.
mean. You know there's no way I could do that.
Come on, you're saying yourself. Sure, I know. I've seen you say the Digio World back when you were a kid, man.
Knock it off. You know who would be perfect, right?
Yep, it's down to you.
Will you do it?
Oh, you don't even give me a say. You're just like, yeah.
Outside the city. Once the cable is cut, you can return via that gate.
The gate is camouflaged as a telephone box to keep the Digimon outside from coming in. Be careful.
How very cyber sleuth. Okay. So, gonna save the game. There is a boss battle coming up. I want to make a couple attempts at, well,
I expect there'll be a big shockwave when
a
we
couple
take
attempts at
off.
trying to get Death
Let your
EXE
partner
to beat
cut the
this boss
cable while
battle.
you lay low.
Otherwise, we might actually have to pass time for a day just to use EXE.
Let's get started then.
Hang on! Heh, it won't be that easy to escape the BH program. All the Digimon, no, all of the digital world is wrapped up in that person's plans. Resign yourselves. Metal Edamon, the most powerful assassin in the world, will put an end to your useless dreams.
Well, by the way, we're on chapter 3 now. Beating Titamon is the point where chapter 2 turns into chapter 3. Granted, you saw that when I went to save the game. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I just, you seem like Chapter 2 went on forever, and now we're finally on Chapter 3, and Chapter 3 is going to be kind of short. Then Chapter 4 is like the final dungeon.
I'm so sorry.
Nope, it was worth an attempt. Um, okay. No, we tried our best. Okay. Yeah. Now, we're going to give this a few attempts. I think just because, Fast Plane is kind of locked out to us right now, actually. But it's like, there's not a whole lot we can really do now with our current Digimon, is the thing. That's kind of the problem, so we're at the point where we kind of do need to move on to the next generation, which will be much stronger than Fish and Chips. Thankfully, the pre-battle scene is very quick to get through. So, resetting to try and get Death EXE isn't super time-consuming. Fish held out long for a surprisingly long time. But give him, round of applause to Fish for lasting so long.
How could I let this...
Okay. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna give it a few tries. Just, because, there's a chance. There's always a chance. There's always a chance in tomorrow.
Digimon World. Next order.
We'll give this, maybe one... Yeah, let's do 2 more tries, and then... If not, we're just gonna pass the time to get manual EXE back, I guess. Even manual EXE might be difficult for this fight, though. Because look how quickly they're just annihilating our partners.
How could I let this...
Yep. Okay. I'm trying to think of, what else can we do? Whoa. What happened there? Oh no. Oh, we just kind of got dragged over. I'm trying to think, what else can we do with what we have, and not a lot. Not a lot. That's kind of why we're trying to force
Digimon World.
Death
Next
EXE
order.
here. So we can do this, man. We can do this. We got this. And I guess we can train, I guess.
Stay calm.
See, that was a fucking one-shot, and we were at full health on Sakuyamon there, right? Come on, EXE.
Open your eyes.
Ah, dang it. One more, okay? I think I'm owed one more try. Should have installed the Return to Tile Screen mod for this. Sure, it the performance gets bad, the more you like the memory doesn't clear properly, so the performance gets bad. But oh boy, definitely would have made resetting all these times a lot faster.
Digimon World, next order.
Yeah, like, is the Sakuyamon at full health?
Okay, gather round.
Oh no, she's almost dead. That's why she's dying immediately. Okay, that explains it. I did not realize she was almost dead. That's on me. Manual EXE probably doable then. We do like a day's worth of training, then manual EXE will be fine.
That's the way. Come on, get back up. It's working.
Oh yeah, nah. Manual EXE totally doable. Totally doable. If we got a Death EXE,
How could I let this?
okay, we're just unlucky. In my practice when I got a Death EXE, I was doing a bit of practice earlier just because it's been a while since I played the game. I thought it kind of hard to do a little bit of prep for this stream. Yeah, we got away with a Death EXE there. Not this time. This time we're gonna need to, like, you know, do some old-fashioned
Digimon World.
time passing,
Next
really.
order.
And hopefully Fish doesn't die, like, first thing tomorrow morning or something. Because that'd be really embarrassing and really unfortunate, honestly. So I guess, training hall?
Don't hold back.
Like, what are, like... Yeah, maybe, like, boost up our stamina going into the battle tomorrow.
Be serious.
Yeah, be serious, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Okay, gather
Oh, you want to eat food. That's so like you. That's so like you want to eat food.
Who's hungry? Be serious.
I guess we could also, like, try to grind for best meat at Ogino Wastelands. So I was like, if we use this, we can bypass,
Very nice.
you know, the Great Plateau by just using the sender. Like, we just go to Ogino and, like, try to grind for best meat, because we need some best meat. I think, like, we're gonna farm for the rotten meat, and ideally the best meat, during the time off screen where I'm training Gen 2. Like, that makes the most sense. Right? But we've never gone best meat. Now, like, best meat is a rare drop from the Shamamon, and it's also a drop you could get from Tyrannomon. So I guess we're gonna fight Tyrannomon and the Shamamon to see what happens. But first, because it's a brand new day, we're going to fight Woodmon and his ads, just to get into the fortress. Pain in the butt system. Like, oh yeah, lucky you're here. Oh no, what's, oh man, it's Woodmon. Oh my god. You gotta beat up a Woodmon now, and he's got 2 Vegemon on his sides. Oh man, oh my gods. And now, like, yeah, they're both targeting Woodmon, so, like, you know, one of you target, like, that dude. Let's use your specials now. Let's go. Hey, one Vegemon's already dead. The Sakuyamon is naturally focusing the other Vegemon, which is perfect. And I never healed Sakuyamon, so all of our health came from us walking over here on the start of the map, basically. Whoopsies. That was kind of bad planning on my part, honestly.
Now then.
My bad, Tsukuyamon. My bad. You both could use MP discs. Okay. Let's be up Tyrannomon, I guess. God, Tyrannomon's so cool. He's just such an awesome Digimon. I fucking love Tyrannomon. Really hate doing this to you, Tyrannomon. You're the greatest. Truly. You know Bijumon, alright? You know Bijumon, don't get too cocky, but you're pretty damn cool.
It's working. Don't let him get away.
It'd be even cooler if you give me best... Wow, okay. Regular me, huh? Regular me, huh? Regular me, huh? Regular meat, huh? We're just gonna follow... No, we're trying to kill time anyways. We're chasing after Tyrannomon. You can't escape me, Tyrannomon. Can't escape, Tyrannomon. Can't escape, Tyrannomon. I think he might have gone away. Yeah, I think he's at this point he's reached the entrance. So silly that he runs all the way to that entrance. Like, why not run across the bridge? Like, why does it go all the way up the mountain? So silly. So silly. It's absolute silliness. Absolute silliness, for sure. Yeah, now we get farm Shamanmons, and we use the cave entrance into the Digimon tunnel to respawn the Shamans and we can respawn the Shamamons and Tyrannomon. That's meat. Just meat.
Okay.
Really, you want praise for the good? Stay cool. Yeah, no. You guys, encourage each other. You beat up a single rookie level. Well done. Hunk of meat. Are we slowly moving up one by one? Oh, this guy, hang in there. Well done, dude. But just for a hunk of meat, that's not good enough. Yeah, Dory Tunnel Hub.
Stay calm. Way to go.
Best meat? Hunk of meat. Like, at least our Digimon won't be going hungry, I guess.
That's the way. Nice one. Nice one.
Meat and hunk of meat. Okay. The Tyrannomon. The Tyrannomon never lets me down. The Tyrannomon was one of the boys, he's one of the boys. It's like he's always, on the up and up,
Finish him up.
You're letting me down, Tyrannomon. I thought we were bros. Or I thought we were homies. It is an incredibly rare drop, the best meat, but we need it.
How you do it? Way to go!
So please drop it. That is not best meat, that is hunk of meat. Oh, it's a hunk of burning love.
It's working!
That was a fast max out of order points. Now it's best meat. Ooh, we got bigger meat that time from Tyrannomon, but still not best meat. An MP disc? You can't even eat that. You can't eat an MP disc.
Here you go! Nice one!
Best meat? Okay. Okay. Let's just get this over with. It's not gonna be best meat. It's gonna be like a hunk of meat, probably. Wow, I actually called it. Yeah. Straight into the action. Straight into the special move. What is your guys' tiredness? You actually, I'm actually starting to get kind of tired, actually. Okay.
Ready?
Let's, pop out. And, go to the hospital. What's our money like? 'Cause we did do some grinding there. Oh man, you guys are hungry, huh? Well, luckily for you,
Let's eat!
got hunks of meat.
Come on, eat up!
Like, you know, like, agricultural field. What's up? Rotten meat? Rotten meat? Let's plow the field. Fields are perfect. I will pay you to bring me a real meal hunt. Get me best meat. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, might as well go back. Do it some more. Do it some more.
That went great!
So we really do need that best meat to recruit one of the Digimon here in Ogano Wastelands. We need 20 best meat and 20 rotten meat. And of course we already got the 20 hunks of meat for Galmon. That was good.
Way to go! Yes! It's working! That's the way!
Also, just one thing of best meat is all we need to be able to plant it. That's all we're asking for, is to be able to plant it. Not that hard. That is an MP disc. Whoa!
Yeah! Excellent!
Where was the camera going there? It's regular meat. Come on, one of you's gotta give me best meat. Yeah. Oh boy, regular meat. That's exactly what I wanted. Unca meat. You're getting closer. You're getting closer. You're getting close. Oh wait, Tranomon. I almost forgot about Tranomon. That's just rude. Big stretches. This is just not working out for us, man. This is just not working out for us. And one of them drops. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You gotta give me something, you know? Who was upset they couldn't join the fight all the way over there? We got some mad frame drops there. Weird. Let me check something. That's one of the more obvious places. If you gain like performance issues, you're gonna get definite major frame drops there, in my experience. But like, no, this is just pretty good, honestly. Cause yeah, we got actually noticeable frame drops when they were using their special moves there for some reason. Must have probably something running in the background. My computer spiked the performance or something. Yeah, I know. Oh, yes, we got one. Oh, finally we got it. I'm gonna beat up this guy. Just because he's the biggest guy in the yard. We got 6 diamonds. Also, I just wanted to test out special move again, because if it only happens once, there's probably something in the background, but Yeah, that... Okay. Don't like that, but alright. Let me just look at some stuff. Okay. Guess now that we got the best meat, we should actually head back to the farm and get that planted. Like, you know, we'll grow them together, the two we need. Also, we're gonna get the rotten meats a lot faster. And I just kind of need to kill time again. Because there's not much else we can do until we get EXE evolution back up. What are your... Oh, you guys are tired as hell. Okay. Hospital it is, then. But now you're hungry, right?
Ready?
Yeah, sure.
Here you go. Come on, eat up.
Training hall.
Are you ready?
Get like one thing of training. Or your stamina. And like... Yo, what's up? How you guys doing? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? You sleep now.
Well, good night. Ready? Time to eat. Here you go.
Okay, first order of business. To the stock market.
Good job.
You went inside that building, fish. Oh my god, how is this even... How has this gone so low? It's just a non-stop descent. It's just a non-stop descent. There's so much money on these stocks being bad. Cool, cool. I'm gonna go, sell that, I guess? Like, what even... Ain't no one want to get Edamon in their party, come on. Come on. And, buy... Need 2 of those. To the farms. Nice, nice. Like I said, we need about 20 of them to recruit the Digimon who want them. We haven't even talked to those Digimon yet. But now we can save the game. And, try our hand at Metal Edamon again. And this time we don't need no stinking Death EXE. We'll just manually use EXE. Oh great, he's not gonna listen to me because... Oh crap. Okay, that went poorly.
I don't believe it.
I was not timing my cheers properly to get the order points we needed.
Please.
And also
Open your eyes.
things just got kind of got out of hand. Okay. That did not go well. decided, okay, you know what? Second verse is better than the first. And we're gonna do better the second time.
Digimon World, next order.
Maybe we just forgo guarding, just make sure to try to get like maximum fast as we can OP. Or, you know, Digimon can continue being a little bitch. Or maybe Digimon can continue being a little bitch.
Hope this helps. Now's your chance. Wow, good one. It's working. Please, get up. No way. No, I don't believe it.
Okay, this is not going at all according to plan.
Sorry.
Okay, I guess we take it. We take those. My god, Digimon, come on. You were not getting the order points we needed you to. We only have attack plugins, no defense plugins, unfortunately. Okay. There we go. Was that so hard? I don't think so.
I didn't think they were this powerful. Yeah, the throne of the three gods of ruin. My ambition. With Tainamon dead, now's my chance to seize it. If only I had hired some better henchmen. Hey, I won't forget this.
Okay, bye.
Hang on. Our main priority is getting the city off the ground.
Okay, bye.
The plug for the cable is directly below the city center. Hurry up and send your partners there. Let's get started then.
Oh, an FMV. And thus Floatia became Floating Floatia. That'd make a great wallpaper. I might come back to screenshot that later. Digimail. It sure is. I see phone home.
Traitor? Mr. Mamio?
How dare
I
you?
had my doubts. You were the one responsible for the immunity of Digimon entering the city, right?
There's no proof that I'm a traitor.
Oh dear. You came back at the worst possible time. One of the new Digimon in the city seems to have been infected with the updated BH program. Thankfully, the antivirus program worked, so the infection isn't spreading.
We're wondering if it was Mr. Mamio, who was in charge of immunization, who let the infected Digimon in on purpose.
How dare?
But to doubt a friend at a time like this.
It's not like all my suspicions have been cleared away. This is just one incident. But I have to wonder.
Just when I thought I had done everything I could. Very well, I get it. I'll just leave the city then.
Whoa. Y'all seen his arm twitching?
Hold on, Mr. Mamio. What are you saying? Leaving now would be suicide.
Yeah, there's no need to leave. That's it. One of us could monitor him.
Leave it to me!
Ah, you doubt my innocence too. It makes me sad to realize how unpopular I am.
Don't say that. I'll go with you, Mr. Mamio.
Thank you, Koda. Shall we go then? You need to cover for me. See you later.
No way, I'm going with you, Mommy, man.
Really? That's very reassuring, but there's no need to rush to a conclusion. Think on it. If the answer is yes, come to Nye Plains.
I would die for you, Mamio. You are the Digimon world mode hero. I will follow in your footsteps. Get all of you losers. No Digimon looking labeled yet. How you doing, Mouse Digimon? Tired? You old? Ready to die? How old are Digimon anyway? This 18. Eh. Not terrible. Not terrible.
You came. I'm sorry I got you wrapped up in this silly farce. I really have to apologize to Koda. Ultimately, it was your kindness that I betrayed.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm saying that all that hubbub before was staged to flush out the real traitor.
The real traitor?
Yes. I've had my doubts for some time now, but now that we're here, I'm very sure of it. There are big plans afoot now. There mustn't be even the smallest shred of doubt. That was the point of that farce.
Who is the traitor? And what big plans?
It's not yet 100% settled. I don't want to give out a name. As for the plans, I'll talk once the business of the traitor is settled. For now, ask no questions. Just come with me.
Whoa, I don't know what to think.
I'm glad everyone knows that Mamio is the
Okay.
goat.
I believe you, Mr. Mamio.
Thank you, Koda. I take it that's fine with you too? I'm in your debt, both of you.
So, how will we flush out the traitor?
Right now, Mireille is feeding the suspect false information. In short, she's saying that there is an incredible secret weapon at Boney Resort. Secret weapon? That sounds stupid, but if I was the traitor, I'd have to check it out to make sure.
Aha! You want them to go check it out so we can tail them and pin them down over there.
I doubt very much that the traitor will go on their own. It'll be one of their friends who heads there. That's why Mireille and I have set a trap. Since hardly anyone ever goes near Boney Resort, if anyone falls into our trap, well, we'll know then.
I see.
I like to go to Boney
You're
Resorts
completely
sometimes.
prepared.
I'll sneak on over, staying out of sight. You two should go on ahead to check it out first.
Got it. Okay, let's race to Boney Resort.
Don't phrase it like that. How's Digimon, man? Struggling at all? Please tell me you're struggling. Kind of at the point where I'm kind of ready to. We kind of need to move on to our new partners, man. You need to quit hanging in there. You're supposed to be on death's doorstep at this point. What is a Waru Sidramon doing here? You are not Mega Sidramon. Don't you lie to me. How dare you? How dare you lie to me like that? I think I don't know my Digimon. And I guess gym training to basically pass the time? Okay.
Are you ready?
What do we need to work on, really? Both have low wisdom. It's basically like back to me and like stats to pass on. Ah, there we go. There's the lack of life I want to see. That sounds awful. Y'all want some mate? I'll give you some mate.
Are you ready?
Yeah, Mao Sijumon's not doing so good. Which is why he's gained so much. I guess we can just do this. He gets so much more exhaustion with each training session.
Stay focused.
Like honestly, man, like I'm not. Tiredness has a negative impact on your lifespan. Your lifespan's kind of past. The time is up, my dude.
Okay, let's go.
Then again, what is your tiredness? You can use a rest. I'm willing to give Sakuyamon a rest. And there we have it.
So, hold your
So,
partner in your heart and
for our
hope
next
for
partner,
the best.
this one, I believe. This is the one I wanted. God, I hope I didn't mess this up. This feels correct, though. Maybe. Hopefully. Ideally. And the next name for our Digimon is Cheese. Cheese Chips. I didn't intend for the next generation to go with the first generation like this, but it just kind of worked out that way, and I like it. What are we on money? Good, good. I'm probably gonna give some rainbow drinks to Chips, just stuff. But let's talk. We're gonna be doing battle training for the next generation, and then the amount of points you have in battle is actually impacted by Digivolution stage. So like if, say, Sakuyamon for our champion level, you don't get much stats from that because Sakuyamon is at a higher level. Now you want to be finding Digimon that are at the same level, or ideally, actually of a higher level than your Digimon. The exception is baby level or in Training 1. Do they really use in Training 1 in this game? Not fresh, just in Training... You know it's Baby 1, Baby 2 in Japan, but... Okay, so for baby level and in training levels, their stats are basically like... They're like megas in terms of stacking. So you do not get battle stats with these. You need to train them up to rookie first. So our top priority now is to, you know, train our little Poyomon there up to the rookie level.
Stay focused.
Like, I don't know, I guess like, you know, wisdom training still. That's still its lowest stat. Which I guess lowest stat might actually be MP at this point. Also, it gets a huge amount of stats from being baby level, so that's good. And now it is already digivolving. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And now it's a Tokomon. Look at all those teeth. But now that we have an entrain level, we can actually bop on over to the dojo to show off one of the most important features of the dojo, which is that we can now, wait, block off at Digivolution levels. So like, even if you don't meet the stat, here's the thing, okay? Look at Lucymon's stat points. We are not going to get the stats before Tokomon evolves. So what happens though if we block out everything but Lucymon? You're like, what's going to happen there? You're like, is Tokomon just going to die? Is that what's going to happen? Now, well, we're going to find out by first saving the game. And now we're gonna train.
Training time!
And actually 300 wisdom for Patamon, huh? Not that it really matters, but since clearly we're seeing we clearly want Lucymon, right? Actually, it doesn't matter because we're gonna be loading the save.
Everyone! Well, good night.
And hopefully, Sakurayamon isn't going to be losing too much life over this. Well, Tokomon's evolving? Well, whatever could it evolve into? Am I doing a bit? What? Lucymon? Was that possible? Okay, so, to explain, if this were any other Digimon, pretty much, and this had happened, our Digimon would have died before it Digivolved. Like, if you block off all but one Digivolution and you never meet the stat requirements, normally that does mean death. However, an in-training Digimon can never die. Rookie is the earliest evolution stage that a Digimon can die. So because our Digimon was at the in-train level and couldn't die, and it only had one Digivolution option, we got Lucymon despite the stats. That being said, we don't actually want Lucymon because honestly, this is just kind of garble Digivolution options. I know someone would be really happy if I went this route, but that someone doesn't really watch anymore, so it doesn't matter. This is not the Digimon. We didn't actually want Lucymon. I just wanted to show off this exploit that, yeah, you can get any rookie you want once you have the Digivolution locks, just by locking all of the options, because the game will force a Digivolution to that level. So there were a lot of champions we got, despite not being anywhere close to stat requirements for Lucymon, which, canonically strong Lucymon, that checks out. That is fair. That checks out. That makes sense. But yeah, we're gonna reset the game now, and I'm gonna lock it into the Digimon we actually want, which I kind of gave away the ghost on what that Digimon is.
Digimon World, next order.
So, let's say Distribution Dojo. Show me the progress chart. And what we want is Patamon. Good old Patamon. So let's go get ourselves a Patamon, a Monomonopia. Panamonopia.
Be serious.
And it actually does need wisdom. We're actually going to unlock the stat requirements for Patamon here. Did we get it? Yes.
Over here. Good night.
Good night. Go to sleep. And do not eat my coleslaw. Tokomon's evolving? Whatever could it be evolving into? I don't know why I'm doing this bit. You know, it's Patamon. We're getting Patamon. Look at him. He's a happy little guy. He's a happy little guy. And, now what Digivolution do you think we want Patamon? Do you think Andromon? I mean, we've already got the requirements. Are we going after Andromon? Or maybe Pedomon? Or maybe Groundmon Orange? No, we're going after fucking Vidramon, because Vidramon is the best goddamn Digimon ever. That being said... you can't use Muzzle Charge, huh? That's unfortunate. That's making me think we should have gone with, Vmon here. We're gonna make do with it. You know, we're gonna make do with it. You know, we got another Digimon who has oh, and also Kuyamon isn't hungry because of Patamon Digivolving. That's tragic and unfortunate. I don't think Sakuyamon is on the verge of dying just yet. That being said, get rid of that, get rid of that. My boy, we're gonna get my boy. It's gonna be great. You guys aren't gonna see Vitramon at all. That's gonna be off screen only, but next, actually, hospital, just to check, like, yeah, I figured as much. Do I want to give a bit of lifespan from cheese to chips? Just, nah. I misclicked. That was a misclick. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. You know, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen, okay? That'll be our happy little secret. That'll be our happy little secret there. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen, okay? Okay? We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. It's fine, because we just need to do
Digimon World.
like one bout of training with Tokomon, and then we're back where we started. We'll just lock in Vidramon, and we're good. We can move on to actually, I can finally teach how to do battle training.
Ready? Sleepy time.
Yeah, see, they're both hungry, but because freaking Tokomon's Digivolving, now they're not hungry. Lame. It's a new day, though. It's a new day, so stock market.
Yeah, excellent.
Oh my god. I have never seen the stock market be this... Okay.
Ready?
Okay, we are just... going out to the fields. Not bad, not bad. No, we have a... What did you get? A cube meat. Okay, sure. Sure. Not gonna question it. It's whatever. Are you going to a gyno? Wizardmon, my man! Fucking love this guy. We're actually trying it around. Because who we want to face for battle training right now is, Blackboard Gurumon. You know, like, no, Blackboard Gurumon, he's gonna be a problem for, obviously Palmon isn't gonna be able to do much here.
Are you alright? Nice one!
You know, Palmon thinks he's helping. You know, like, good for him. Yeah, so this is the babysitting method. Like, no, Patamon stands no chance against Black Garurumon. Sakuyamon Can't is strong enough to take Black Garurumon on its own.
It's working.
Yeah, like we get that, right? We understand that.
Keep going. I'm counting on you. Way to great. All right. Nice one. Do it.
I was like, no, if Patamon could learn Muscle Charge, this would be going a bit smoother. Unfortunately, he cannot, but like I had to go with Tokomon because I wanted to show off how the Lucymon trick. Like, look at our stats. You know, like we're getting like 24, or getting like 24 across the board. 24 in every stat. This is the maximum amount of stats you can get using from a battle, basically. And the only reason, well, not quite the maximum just yet. There is obviously one more tamer ability we could get that would increase this even higher. But with the tamer abilities we have right, basically, I know the normal maximum would be 20, and because we have that one tamer ability, learn from experience, it's now 24. But like, it is maxed out across the board because of who we're fighting. And because we have Sakuyamon there, we can fight this super strong Digimon who's going to give us max stats every time we fight. Now let's go over here. And hey, there's another one. So right away, we can just go into battling, this other Garurumon. Garurumon, I need you to fucking fight. No, Patamon cannot take this. The other thing though is like, obviously, like, there were two Black Garurumons. So do you want to fight them one-on-one like I've been doing? Or do you actually, like, want to try and fight them together? And the answer is, absolutely, you do not want to fight them together. Because, like I said, like, 24 is the maximum stat gain we can get right now, right? That means, like, if we fought two of them together, we wouldn't get 48 for fighting two of them together. No, we'd still get 24, because that is the maximum. Right? So that makes sense so far? So, like, and one of the reasons that, like, this train method works so well is because, like, if you find the right opponent, which in this case is Garurumon Black, you can get max stats off of a single opponent, and, like, the fights are a lot more manageable, they're a lot more doable when you are, like, basically doing two-on-one battles, even though we're basically doing one-on-one because, Patamon isn't strong enough to fight yet. But eventually he will be. Eventually he's going to catch up, he's going to actually be able to contribute. I apparently misclicked and did not use Amethyst Mandela. Use Amethyst Mandela. See, so we're getting like pretty big stack. Well, at least we found the Digivolution item. So now the holes are all filled up at least. I forgot we hadn't found that yet. But for that, I was like worried, like, oh my god, does Sakuyamon just drop dead? It's like we want Patamon to be like on Sakuyamon's level by the time Sakuyamon dies. It actually might not be a terrible idea to transfer some of Cheese's life to Chips just to, have that security. Yeah, so this is basically just how you train. Like, you do scram bouncing, but you gotta find the right opponent. Allows you to get max stats. But eventually, though, as your stats get higher, you will start to see diminishing returns on your stats. And the major thing here that needs to be noted is that, like, you're going to see diminishing returns on your HP and MP long before the other stats. So, be honest, do not worry if you stop getting high stat gains on your HP or NP. When your other stats start to go down, that's a point where you might want to consider finding a new opponent. But HP and NP, just let them go down. You're still gonna get a good amount before they reach that point anyways. And obviously, stamina and wisdom can make up for those stats. And now let's do a time test. Okay, we're going to be going into this. Okay, 8-11, first fight. I want you to keep track of that 8-11. I should have asked Patamon to guard there. That's on me, Patamon. I am sorry. He's already being able to take hits like the best of them, He's already taking hits like a champ.
Here we go! Yes! There!
We need to restock on MP discs and stuff.
Stay calm! This is it! Yeah, no problem! Keep going! Go! Way to go! Way to go!
Out. Back in.
Stay calm! Next one!
Give another item to Patamon.
Let's use this! Now's your chance!
Come on. Where is my order points I need on Sakuyamon there, man? Come on.
It's working! Nice hit!
Okay, so that was roughly 8 minutes of in-game time. In that time, we got about it was that's 72 stats, 72 points. Now, 72 points is roughly the equivalent of 2 good training sessions at the gym, right? So those 3 battles are the equivalent of 2 good training sessions. But a training session would give us 72 in one stat. We got 72 in every stat. So that's the equivalent of 12 training sessions in the gym. That is, in 10 minutes of in-game time, we got 12 hours worth of training done. This is why people recommend doing battle for training instead of gym training, because you get way more stats via battles. And obviously, the fact that you have 2 Digimon is also makes it so you can take on foes you wouldn't normally be able to take on one-on-one. You can use the babysitting method again to take on foes you wouldn't be able to do to get these stat gains. So this is why it's better. Also, make note that the MP gain was 220 instead of 240. We're already seeing diminishing returns on our NP gain. But that's still fine. That's fine. We want to focus on these other stats. Oh, cool. We learned a new attack. Let's fight this guy. Actually, right off the bat, I'm actually going to have Sakuyamon use her agitate ability. Sakuyamon is actually really good for doing the babysitter method because she can actually regen her NP. It's actually worth ordering her to use her agitate ability at the start of every every battle, honestly, just to get that MP regen. Excellent choice with babysitter method. And yes, I did know this in advance. I did choose her for a reason. we learned another new attack. Awesome. Now I'm gonna save the game here. Let's talk now. Eventually, Sakuyamon is going to die. And we're gonna have to be raising up another Digimon alongside Cheese. But Cheese will probably still be the rookie level. That's going to be okay, because by the time Sakuyamon dies, ideally, Cheese, look how high their stats are already. They should be at the same level of stats as Sakuyamon here. They probably will not be as strong as Sakuyamon yet, because to my knowledge, Digivolution level has impact on how strong your Digimon is separate from stats. So a Mega and a Rookie at the same level, with the same stats, are gonna, the Mega is still gonna be stronger. But if the Rookie has significantly higher stats, or at least not even significantly, just noticeably higher stats, then the Rookie can still be stronger than the Mega. By the time Chips dies, ideally, Cheese will be able to take over as the babysitter despite still being a Mega. I mean, not a Mega, a Rookie. But like, say you're down to train 2 rookies, and you get to the point where your first rookie, in our case Cheese, starts getting diminishing returns on their stats. What do you do then? Do you go on to the next opponent, or do you keep training up because your other partners gain still full gains? I say that depends on how high your stats actually are. If you're like in the late 2000s for your first Digimon, and your second is in the early 2000s, you're ready to move on to the next opponent. If you're in the mid to late 2000s with like your first Digimon, did I say Pokemon earlier? I might have. Well, that's offensive. I'm sorry. If you're on your first Digimon, it's in the mid to late 2000s, but then your second Digimon is still in the 1000s, keep training up, focus on training up your second Digimon until it's strong enough, because the next opponent, you're going to want your Digimon fighting together. But what is the next opponent? Like, what do we, like, first of all, the Black Rumon here are the best Digimon to fight up into the mid to late 2000s, I'd say. When your Mega level dies, if you're struggling to have your rookie be the babysitter, you can also fight the Psychmon here in the desert, both like here in Step Step, in the Tower World, Hollowed Hall. All of them will give you mostly full stats, but they are going to hit that point where they, the point of less return. Not that I used the phrase correctly earlier. I don't know why I'm blanking on it now. Diminishing returns. The point of diminishing returns runs sooner, and you're gonna get it like you're gonna start. I guess probably gonna start getting the diminishing returns on Black Rumon kind of across the board. Some stats are gonna take a bit longer, mostly across the board. And of course, obviously, different stats, spreads are gonna impact it. Like Wisdom's gonna hit it before Strength just because of how it is. But Psychmon, certain stats are gonna run out a lot quicker. But that's still a valuable option to at least get to your point where your second Digimon can actually participate a bit and help out, especially if you choose one that knows Muscle Charge, because Muscle Charge would actually be really useful right now. Should have gone with Vmon. Fuck you, Patamon. But say once you get into the late 2000s, mid 2000s, where do you want to go? So I'm going to show that off. Where we want to go is Mod Cave. And we want to head over to Ship Cabin 3.0. Oh god. Oh god, they sense weakness in Patamon. So the Digimon you want to fight once you're nearing the 3000s is Seadramon. Here at Ship Cabin 3.0. But you want to only fight the Seadramon on the docks here. Like, you don't want to fight the Seadramon on the ship. And the reason for that is, like, the Seadramon are still just strong. That's a lot harder to sort of shepherd the Seadramon to ensure you get one-on-one, or I guess two-on-one fights. If you try to fight the ones on the ship, you're probably going to end up fighting all of the ones on the ship, and you're going to get annihilated. So you want to fight them one-on-one here on the harbor. And like, once your Digimon digivolve to champion, the point of diminishing returns are going to come a lot faster than when your Digimon on were rookies, you're still gonna get you're still gonna get game max stats off of the Digimon when you first Digivolve to champion, in my experience. So like, until you start getting low stats, keep training. Like until you actually hit the point of diminishing returns, keep fighting these guys even once you get your champions, because these are still good opponents for when you're the champion level. But like, let's say you've fought yourself to the can I actually, like, I want to be able to stealth by this guy. There we go. So where do you go once you gain diminishing, once you reach the champion level and you gain diminishing returns on Digimon? Well, so that ended disastrously. Forget that, I saved my game, we're just going to use the sender. So where you want to go next is Volti Ex Machina. And the opponent you want to take on is War Groundmon Orange there. I thought Hinterlands landed you on the west coast, not Control Island, but okay. Yeah, so you want to fight these orange Groundmon Oranges. But... oh, East Coast, not West Coast. But I recommend fighting this one specifically. He's by himself. You're going to end up fighting him just by himself. He's right next to the entrance, so like, you can quickly go in, pop out, respawn him. And War Groundmon Orange here is actually like the Digimon you want to fight. And basically, until the post game, this is the best training partner you're gonna get, pretty much, to my knowledge. Like every other recommendation I've seen, they saw me through the fucking mountain. That's wild. Come get me. Huh? Come get me. What you gonna do about it, bro? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Oh god, they made it in. This is actually kind of funny. Give me a sec. Okay, so Sakuyamon is dying. So yeah, Sakuyamon definitely needs to get those 6 hours actually transferred. Good to know. Because as it stands, I don't know if she's going to... So yeah, so like, if you're in this situation where your second part, when your babysitter is on the verge of death, before you get a chance to really train up your other one, like, boom, 6 hours off of this guy. 6 hours is nothing off of a brand newborn Digimon. We can potentially pay it forward later. And now Sakuyamon, that's 6 hours with guaranteed of life to train up our partner. And you saw how much, we got 12 hours of training in 10 minutes. It's like, we're going to be good to have Patamon take over as the babysitter by the time Sakuyamon dies if we do this. That basically covers how you train my battles. Again, like, the ideal opponents, I think, like, provided you do gym training for your first generation and start battle training with your second generation, and you set yourself up to do the babysitter method, go for the Garurumon Black at Step. The one at Hallowed Hall is lower level, so it's gonna give you lower stats a lot sooner. So do Step, then go to Sidramon at Modcap 3.0, finally Groundmon Orange. And yeah, and this is kind of where the stream has to end, because I intend to, do the battle training off screen, because like, battle training in this game, it's a more efficient use of in-game time. It is a less efficient use of real-world time. It's gonna take me like 2-3 hours of off-screen grinding. But when we get back, we're gonna have like Digimon partners who are like at least twice as strong as our current, we're gonna be like at least twice as strong as Chips here. Probably stronger, probably like more like 3 times stronger, 4 times stronger might be exaggeration. Some stats might actually be 4 times stronger though. But like, also, let's go over like, what we're looking for. So Patamon is going to become Beedramon. You're not going to see Beedramon because it's going to be ultimate when we come back. So Beedramon is naturally going to be Arrow Beedramon, and we should be back once we reach the Mega level, Mega Ultimate level. So you'll see what the Ultimate is on screen. But what is my plan for Chips? Well, Chips is going to become a Sunomon. That Sunomon is going to become a Gaomon. That Gaomon is going to become a Leomon. And then Leomon will become Grappleomon. That is the plan that's going to be happening off screen because you're not going to see Chips die. And I'm going to leave the name for Chips to be a surprise when we come back. Yeah, that is basically it for this stream. So, thanks everybody for watching. Oh, thank you, the Tomosaurus Rex. But yes, thank you for watching, Tomosaurus. Thank you for everyone else who's been watching. Hopefully, my next stream comes a lot sooner than this stream took to get off the ground. I am feeling better. I'm feeling more confident, but again, I have to do now like 2 to 3 hours of off-screen grinding, so that is a bit of a commitment before I can come back and stream again. But hopefully, later this week, next weekend, we'll be back, and we are so close to finishing the game at that point. We're on Chapter 3 right now. Now, Chapter 3 is a short chapter. Then Chapter 4 is like the final dungeon. We are nearing the end game. It's exciting. But again, thanks everyone for watching, and see you all next time.